I'm Natasha T Miller, host of The Science of Grief, a podcast for young adults to explore their mental health, share stories of loss and grief, break down the science of grief, and provide solutions. For me, grief came when I lost my brother Marcus in 2013. Marcus was murdered in Detroit, shot 15 times around the Christmas and New Year holiday, and it was really difficult, year after year, trying to cope with the loss. After years of personally struggling with the newness of grief and feeling isolated and alone, that's when I began bringing people together to talk about their grief. I found that sharing experiences with others and listening made a difference. And that's what I hope this podcast will do for you. Here to help me are the mediators I work with at Science Gallery Detroit.
After hearing this podcast, you'll feel maybe a little less shame about crying in the shower.
This podcast is about people telling stories and sharing experiences, and it's about their ups and downs and their successes and triumphs, their shortcomings and setbacks, and it's about what it is to be human.
I am a part of this podcast because I'm familiar with the feeling of being ostracized, alone, and othered at a young age because of life experiences beyond my control. I want to push forward the message that we all struggle, but not everyone knows how to talk about that struggle. That just because you aren't hearing about it from others, it doesn't mean that the pain isn't there.
There aren't that many podcasts on the topic of grief and mental health for young people and by young people that I know of. So I wanted to help fill that gap and create more dialogue on this very important issue.
Together, we're going to invite people to share their stories.
I'm here today to discuss the loss of a person, right? Wow, this is tough.
Sorry.
Give me 1 second, please.
Okay, of course.
Loss is about the future that you lose with someone, right? You don't get to share like future big moments with them, right? You hope to share like little breakfasts. You hope to share like surprise afternoons, birthdays, like the birth of your kid or something, right? And, you know, they just won't be there.
You wake up and then you suddenly remember that thing is no longer present in your life. And then you suddenly get hit with this feeling of just a drop. Like it feels like something in your heart just stops for a second. Or it like when you go on a roller coaster, like how your stomach just, that feeling for a second. Because you realize, wow, I don't know what to do.
And we're going to get at some of the science and solutions behind it all. From Science Gallery Detroit and WDET, Detroit's NPR station, this is The Science of Grief.